Do you want to change your life in a positive way? I can tell you how, and it's by putting your body into ketosis. Ketosis is a normal metabolic process. When the body doesn't have enough glucose for energy, it burns stored fat instead. This results in a buildup of acids called ketones within the body. Ketones feed your brain, and ketones are the result of your body burning fat for energy and fuel versus glucose. So what does it do? Well, when your body's in ketosis, there are many good things that happen. There are three fuel sources: carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. Well, now we can say that there's a fourth one, which are ketones. When you stop eating carbs, your body doesn't have enough carbohydrates from your food for your cells to burn for energy. So it burns fat instead. This is how there's the dramatic weight loss. Jimmy Moore has written many books on low-carb diets, and he says, during periods of starvation or fasting, the human brain can very easily switch over to using ketones as an alternative to glucose. So it uses ketones for fuel instead of glucose, which is what most of our bodies are used to doing. Dr. Dominique D. Agostino is an assistant professor at the College of Medicine, Molecular Pharmacology, and Physiology at the University of Florida. And he says, going into ketosis helps with seizures, epilepsy, metabolic disorders, Alzheimer's disease, ALS, muscle wasting, and cancer. There's proof of this. He made this formula for the Navy SEALs to put them into ketosis because it was helping them with seizures, which they would seize up when they were doing their extreme training. So they found this to be useful with the Navy SEALs. What are the benefits of being in ketosis? Some of them are healthy weight management support, appetite control support, healthy brain support, support gut health, discomfort soother, and energy support. So how do you get into ketosis? The most common way that most of us know about is to get there nutritionally. That's by following the ketogenic diet or a low-carb diet. It's very hard to stay in ketosis when you do the nutritional diet, because if you cheat and you eat carbs, you just kicked your body out of ketosis. And sometimes it takes days and even weeks to get your body into ketosis. And then you finally get there and you eat carbs, and then there it goes. You got to start all over. So it gets very frustrating. It is possible, but it gets hard. So there's this new product, and it is called Keto OS. You can actually drink ketones. So this is really amazing. Instead of eating a perfect ketogenic diet, you can just drink ketones and your body will go into ketosis. So there's two formulas. There's the regular formula, which your body stays in ketosis for 4 to 5 hours. And there's this max formula where your body stays in ketosis for 6 to 7 hours. So they also use this for the Navy SEALs. That's why Dr. Dom invented this, was for the Navy SEALs. And they've been using it for 8 years, and they finally released it to the public so that we're able to use it now. Dr. David Perlmutter says that a low-carb ketogenic diet needs to be high in fat, not protein, to produce adequate ketones. And many of us are used to eating high-protein diets, and a ketogenic diet is high-fat. So you can do a ketogenic diet along with this drink just to maximize the benefits, but you don't have to, because this drink will put you into ketosis without doing the diet. It's very hard to stay there nutritionally, but with this drink, it helps your body to stay in ketosis. There's many benefits to this drink. Some of them are weight loss, more energy, improved focus, mental clarity, muscle preservation, appetite suppression, strength gain, better mood, better sleep, better digestion, and clear skin. So those are many of the benefits that this drink offers. I believe that everyone needs to be in ketosis and benefit from this drink. My experience with it was that my knee has been hurting me for over a year, and I had to quit running and I had to quit playing tennis. And I had been to doctor after doctor after doctor. And so I decided to go try tennis again because I just was having a hard time not playing. And I went and played, and the next day I couldn't walk. So I got frustrated and I just quit playing again. And then I got introduced to this drink from my cousin, and I just thought, well, I'm just going to try it and see what happens. So I drank it on Monday. I started drinking it on a Monday, and I went walking on Wednesday, and then I noticed as I was walking, my knee wasn't hurting. And so I stopped and I told my friend, I was like, my knee's not hurting. And so I started shaking it, and the pain was gone, and it had been hurting nonstop for over a year. So I decided to try tennis the next night, and I played, and my knee's been fine ever since. So I've been drinking this for 2 months, and I've played tennis every week with no problem. So I believe it's a very good product, and it's much easier than doing it nutritionally. Being in ketosis is a proven fact. It's proven that it's very good for us and it has many benefits. And I really do promote it because I think it's a very healthy way for us to live and overcome a lot of our illnesses and sicknesses. And one thing that I love is that it helps with inflammation, and that's how many of our illnesses and sicknesses start. And when if you do a ketogenic diet, you're doing low carb and low sugar. Well, sugar is what feeds our cancer cells and helps cancer to grow. So if we are without sugar, then the cancer cells aren't going to grow. So I believe that we all need to be in ketosis. It's a very healthy way of life.